But yeah, I'm a little tired. Today's been a day of new experiences. Cooking when I don't cook very much. Oh, I was already live on YouTube. I didn't even realize. Okay. No Gamba Quest, but that still sounds nice. Yeah, it was good. I'm a little EP though. Pocket Circuit? Yeah, Pocket Circuit. Actually, no kidding, by the way. Don Quixote does sell Pocket Circuit stuff. But you know what sells even more than fucking you know what sells more than Don Quixote? Sort of tracks and stuff you can go to? Probably. Probably. I was shocked. Because I don't know if Nagi told you this, but she asked me to find her a Beyblade battle passing, and I never could. I went to Don Quixote, they never had much Beyblades, right? And I went to a different store recently, and they had the battle pass and so many more Beyblades. Can you guys guess what that store was called? Also, Eric, thank you for the gift sub to 𝓡𝓤𝓛𝓔𝓢. Yippee. I need to figure out why Twitch is charging my Australian bank account money. I think I might be subbed to someone, but I've forgotten. Spin store? No. It's a big store. I guess you could call it a big store. A big store. No one? No one? No one's... No? Vito? No! My office! No idea. This store is pretty big. It's pretty big. Nice eggs, thank you. It's big camera. Which, why couldn't they just call it big camera? They use the G in Japanese, right? Like, they do have bigu. They don't have to call it biku. Why the fuck did they call it big camera? Big camera. Big camera. You know what I think? I think maybe it has something to do with the fact that they just don't like to say certain syllables together. No, I was saying Fido because you were bombing my fucking office. How am I today? I'm pretty good. I'm a bit tired. Did lots of study today. Get what you deserve. Yeah. Might be leaving Tokyo, not permanently, just in the near future for a nice little holiday do. Might be going out west. Going on my journey to the west. The west, yeah. I got friends coming from like, it's a tale as old as time. I got friends coming to Japan from Australia. Again. You know what's funny? My coworkers say, coming to the US? No, I'm not going to the US. My coworker's like, Baka, did you go anywhere on the holidays? And I'm like, no. They're like, why? And I'm like, because everyone comes through Tokyo. Everyone comes here. I can save money and meet people. Everyone comes here. Why the fuck would I go anywhere else? Like, you all working? Hope you're all doing wonderfully. I'm doing quite well, Palugas. Never have time or money to go anywhere else because I'm too busy living it up with the people that come here. And you know what's great about people coming here? They got that holiday money. So they're always generous, you know? Like, oh, I just have to say things like, oh my god, 500 yen? That's so expensive. And my friends are like, that's so cheap. Wow, I get to feel like a rich person. Let me get that for you. And I'm like, 500 yen isn't that much. Fucking need to go California way. Gonna get some internet? Yeah. Pees on your new furniture? Don't pee on my new furniture, you fuck. Also, Arthur, sorry for spamming the WAF chat. I like to use Discord as notepad sometimes, and you guys are all just my victims. So enjoy random photos of plants. Arthur's been looking for a handy cam lately. And so while my main goal was to go furniture shopping, I did give Arthur a quick call, and we looked at some cameras. And none of them were the camera he was looking for, and none of them were good prices apparently. But they did sell a Ring Fit control for like 2,000 yen with the Ring Fit game. 2,000 yen, chat, for both the ring and the game. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. I asked my friend, I'm like, what do you think of this game? And he was like, yeah, I tried it, but it didn't stick. And I'm like, okay. You have that used it once? That's probably why it's only 2,000 yen. Did it help at all? But yeah, chat, I really, really resisted the urge to use my phone today. Like lately, the phone addiction's just been getting worse. Like I started with ChatGPT, then I became ChatGPT and YouTube. Like ChatGPT for study, then ChatGPT and YouTube, and then finally Bellatrix. And I was like, man, I have too many reasons on my phone that distract me, get me nowhere, and stop me from talking to people around me. So I'm like, the phone needs to go away. So, it was good. It was good. I got to get some stuff done. I got my study done, like, pretty much straight away. And I spoke to people, and I wrote notes, and I started working on, like, some methods that I can use to teach children the difference between when to use a and when to use the. Chat. I'm basically teaching my students how to write essays at this point, right? Because like they'll bring me their writing, and I'll be like, this is kind of messy. Like at the very end, right? Like so the students typically ask the question like do you think this is a good idea? And they'll be like, and so I'm coming up with a structure. I'm coming up with a structure that'll really hold them, because like my advice varies too. Like if I'm a bit tired, or if like I'm dealing with a different student, right, my advice will change. And of course my advice should change depending on the individual needs of the student. But I want to come up with like a baseline plan, right, for these kind of things, because it'll be like a question like do you think people are careful when using their phones in public? And so like the structure I want them to do is like, yes, I do. I have X reasons. First reason. Second reason. And then I want them to finish with, for these reasons, I think it's a good idea, or I think that people are not careful, whatever the fuck, right? And so the problem is that they really kind of like mix things up a bit. I've had a student go, for these reasons I think it's a good idea. It is very interesting and cool. Also, they can do this, and it's like, okay, so the conclusion's in the middle, right? So stuff like that. But one of the things is they really struggle with a and the. So like the solution I have there is basically, if there's more than one, use a. If there's only one, use the. And that resonates with them. But a lot of things that I see in my day to day, it comes from them directly translating Japanese into English, like certain grammar structures that they use, right? Like how do I say this, right? There's like 3 Japanese words for lost, right? There's nakunaru. There is otosu. And there's also like actually lost, like I don't know, may something. I don't know, but basically, each word means something different. Like the first one, which is nakunaru, means lost item. Wasureru can mean lost, but it usually means forgotten, right? And then you got like maigo, which uses the kanji for astray, which means lost child, right? And so one of the things that I do is I'll often use just one of these lost words interchangeably, right? I'll be like, I might say, I might use it in the wrong context. And one of the things that students I find do a lot is they say things like, it makes me fun. It makes me fascinating. And so where that actually comes from is it comes from them having the grammar structure of omoshirokusuru, which means like to do it in an interesting way, or tanoshikusuru, to do it in a fun way, because tanoshimu and tanoshi, like fun, is actually can be used as a verb, right? Tanoshimu means to have fun. But in adjective form or in adverb form, tanoshikusuru, which means to do it in a fun way. Tanoshikunaru, to become fun. And so, yeah, I see a lot of these little kind of translation quirks that students do. And I kind of need to come up with a plan for that too, because I see a lot of the same stuff. I don't know how they got that mistake. Yeah, I can see too. One of the biggest things I struggle with is how to explain the difference between have and had, and did and do. I find like a lot of past tense and present tense stuff in English is very inconsistent. Like does, did, do, like he does that, he is doing that, yes, he can do, like it's complicated. That maybe it's not the most apt example, but there's just there's a lot of inconsistencies in English that I get asked about them and I'm like, yeah, that is really fucking weird, huh? Like sometimes teachers come to me and they're like, Baka, like does this sentence sound weird to you? And they'll say it to me and I'll be like, yeah, but it makes sense, but like why does it sound weird? And it's interesting. You don't think about it until you teach English. Even when you learn a second language, you do not think about English in that way. Likewise, I come to native Japanese speakers and I say, hey, why, like, what's better out of these two? And they're like, they're both good. It's just, I never thought about it. And I'm like, well, why is this one this way? And why is that one that way? And they're like, huh. And sometimes you'll ask them like, hey, do you ever use this grammar point? And they'll be like, no. And then you'll hear them in a conversation literally use it 5 minutes later. Japanese don't have past, present, and future tense. They do. They also have present continuous and past continuous. Here, I'll give a quick example of this before we continue. So let's see, past continuous, present. Here, I'll make it a bit bigger too. Present continuous, future. Actually, they don't really have a future tense. The future tense is kind of shared with the present tense, right? But here's past. Like let's say eat, right? So tabeta. let's say drink. Nonda. So all past tense forms, all past casual tense forms will end with an ah sound. It was interesting. Omoshiro katta. Right? That's past positive though. Oh my god, we're gonna get into some pretty fucking interesting bullshit if I go through every fucking... You know what? No, fuck it. Let's do it. I'm here for it. Positive. Negative. You know what? Let's have a look. Let's start this one again. So, past continuous, present continuous, past continuous, present continuous, and I guess future, but you know what? No, we're not going to include future. There is no future. Here we go. So let's say eat, right? Tabeta. Tabeteita. So the equivalents here are tabeta, which is ate. Tabeteita, which is was eating. Present, taberu, which is eat and will eat. And eating is tabeteiru. Drink is nonda. Nondeita. Nomu. Nomiteiru. Those are verbs. If you want to talk about adjectives, let's talk about interesting, right? So, omoshirokatta. I'm gonna shrink this one down a bit. Omoshirokatta. I don't think there's a omoshirokateita, maybe? I don't think there's a present continuous version of was interesting, but maybe it was. Present omoshiroi. Present continuous. I don't think there's a present continuous version for adjectives. I'm gonna quickly look this up. Is omoshiroku ta a word? Moshirokute iru. Maybe? Yeah, so you would just say omoshirokata or omoshiroi, right? Basically. I feel like that you guys probably can't see this very well, so I'm gonna hide the game. Omoshirokata, omoshiroi, right? For interesting. For negative, it becomes tabenakatta. I don't think there's a let's see, he was not eating. He was not eating. Tabete inakatta. Tabete inakatta. Tabete nai. Like, hang on. Taberu. Tabenai and tabeteinai. And yeah, there's patterns, right? So like didn't drink, so nomanakatta, nonde inakatta, nomanai, nonde inai. And where it gets really complicated is adjectives, right? So like omoshiroku nakatta. omoshirokunai. One thing I hate saying is it did not become interesting, which, how you say that is, you have to use the word naru, which is to become, right? But you have to use negative form of naru. So it's omoshiroku nara na katta. Omoshiroku naranakatta. Omoshiroku naranakatta. There's a lot of like grammar rules which make a lot of sense when you read them in retrospect. Like for example, if I wanted to say want to eat, it would be tabetai, right? So tabetai. But if I said I became wanting to eat, I handled it a lot like a moshiroi. I had a ku at the end. Tabetaku naru. I became wanting to eat. But if I said that if I wanted to say I didn't become wanting to eat, it becomes tabetaku naranakatta. And these rules on paper are very easy to understand, but try summoning them when you need to say something like on the spot. It's fucking hard. There's different but similar structures across words, but the structure of Japanese is mostly suffix, which English generally uses prefixes. I don't know what that means, but if that helps you work it out, good. Different people see it differently. I kind of approach it like a programmer would. Moshiroku naranakatta. Alright, one sec, chat. Alright. Doom. How's Silksong? It's good. It's good. It's got good vibes. To cha nyom nyom nyom. Tam nyom nyom nyom. That was good spaghetti though, chat. Chat, I've been ordering too much fucking Uber Eats lately too. That's another problem I'm trying to work out. Because Uber Eats is like 15 bucks a pop, man. Whereas for 15 bucks, I just cook 2 spaghettis. But even for less than that, chat, I can eat yakitori every day and become very full for less than 1,000 yen. I've just been lazy. It was, you know, again, see chat, what I tend to do is like, despite, like sometimes I have a good reason for doing something, but then I just get carried away. I got into Uber Eats like in January this year because I was sick at the time, and then I just kept using it. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. You bet to finish either Hollow Knight. I finished Hollow Knight 1 like before I became a streamer. Hey babe. Whoa, whoa. Lizard, 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 lizard. Lenore, Lenore, my love. Lenore, I'm thinking of going to, I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's somewhere in Tokyo. I'm thinking of going to Sanrio Puro Land in the near future. I got a friend who wants to go, and it might be a bit of a trek, but I want to check it out. I asked my co-workers if they've ever been, and they're like, yeah, children really love going there, and I'm like, ouch, okay. Tell me what you really mean. Tell me what you really mean, Japanese co-worker. Hello, Brushfire Glur. Friend. Outside touching grass? Hell yeah. I tried a bit of that today too. It was such a fun vibe if you like Sanrio. Honestly, I don't really like Sanrio, but you know, I'm open to changing my mind. It's not that I don't like it, I just never got into it. But I did recently win like a Kurumi from a gachapon. You know what? I'm gonna play it just so everyone can hear it properly without it being repeated 50 billion times. Here you go, chat. Lizard. You fucking big challenges? Big challenges? What, like liking Sanrio? Lava. Lizard. Isn't a lava lizard just Charizard from Pokemon? By the way, chat, do you guys ever like... You remember that... I don't know if you know that Simpsons episode where they got Bill Cosby in it. But Bill Cosby basically asks a child, what do you like, child? And child's like, Pokemon. And Bill Cosby's like, Pokemon with the pokey and the mon and the And I'm like, oh my god, that's like so many adults that I know. Fuck, I'm an adult. But like, you know what I mean, right? Like, people who were adults when we were kids, they were like, hey, Pokemons. I did some volunteer work, right? And basically one thing that's very popular with kids right now is Unpunman, right? I don't know if you guys know what Unpunman is, but in our volunteer class, right? The woman who's like, I want to say like, I don't know, late 50s maybe. She just was like, what's my name? You know, we're just going through class being like, what's my name? And then when it came time to say her name, she's like, Unpunman, and I'm like, oh god, don't do that. The kids, but then again, they were age 0 to like 6, so maybe they enjoyed it, right? But I feel like when I was 5, I knew what cringe was. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that if my teacher tried to say that she was Pikachu, I'd be like, ooh, that's cringe, bro. Unpunman will never leave. Enjoying Silksong? Yeah. They showed up as Alligator Sanrio character. I could look into that. Lenore, when are we gonna like hang out in an internet cafe together? Like when are we, listen, what we should do is you and me, we should go to an internet cafe and get one of those little private like rooms with the with the computer and the sticky floor, and just hang out and like drink coffee and eat free ice cream and drink melon soda together. It'd be so good. We can put a fireplace on the computer and pretend we're like sitting in front of a fireplace. Yeah. I've been to an internet cafe before here, by the way. I played darts. In it. It was good. But let me tell you, chat. People do sleep in them. People treat them as like makeshift hotels. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a upper class homeless shelter thing going on there. You any good at darts? Fuck no. Well, the whole point was they were for people who missed the train. They are for a lot of you know, for the most part, yeah. They could also go there to play darts and stuff. Like sometimes, like honestly, the areas are very well soundproofed, right? And so like you might have a whole bunch of people sleeping in one area, but then in another area they'll just be like essentially what feels like a bar, right? Because there's like dartboards and stuff, and then they got the freaking like literally a slot machine there too, and it's like wow. I don't know what the slot machine pays out. Japanese people are something else, man. I'm sure 𝓢𝓞𝓒 can attest to this. But the amount of fucking gacha addicts I see on a daily basis on the train, it's sickening. It's fucking sickening. No, okay, listen. But they don't even look like good gachas, right? Like, I understand Uma Musume and whatever else, right? Fine. You like those ones? Cool. I kinda get it, right? But like, there's just some shit that I'll see people doing, right? That looks borderline slot machine adjacent. You know, on the train, if not dailies. Well, I think like I'm not gonna like completely stop using my phone for just random shit, but I'm gonna try like reading shit around me on the train again. That's what I started doing when I moved here, but I kind of like stopped because, you know, phone, and also fucking Bellatrix on my phone. That was a mistake and a half. Is your lane I sent you? See, Fido, I used to play 𝓢𝓞𝓒, right? And let me tell you, 𝓢𝓞𝓒 has become something else entirely. I've seen some of those new cinematic animations, and yes, I did see what you sent me, but it used to be so much different. They used to just have like 2D fucking art sprites, right? But now they got like these full, like they've fully adopted live 2D at this point. And like the thing is that they just had like stills, right? They just had stills originally, but now they got full on live 2D that like rivals Nikkei in terms of perversion. It's just softcore now, exactly. Which I want to ask, does Belfast have like a live 2D thing like that? Because I mean, I'd be willing to come back. Unfortunately, I lost my account and my limited time 𝓢𝓞𝓒 shippo, but I could come back if Belfast has a Frem. Fuck. Belfast in this house? Yeah. Big fan of Belfast. I want to adopt Unicorn to protect her from perverts. It's like Unicorn, go eat an ice cream, sweetie. If I have an ice cream, I'll eat one. You know what I want to have? I want to have a salty ice cream. I haven't had one since I moved here, but I was talking to one of my colleagues today about it. And I was also complaining to one of my other colleagues, and like, I was talking to the PE teacher, and I'm like, help me. And she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I've gained so much weight. There's a really delicious curry place not far from me, and I've gained weight. Please. Fix me. And she's like, okay, fine, let's go for a run together sometime. And I'm like, okay, cool. I was like, Tanomu, naoshite kudasai. Futotte ita. Sumi hajimeru toki ni, watashi no taiju wa 66 kilo. Demo ima 71 kilo. I remember like they gave me like a school jacket, right? And that thing used to like feel like It used to feel like her fucking, like, see this? See how she glides with it? That's what it used to be like. Now it's a fairly tight fit. Because I've gained like 5 kilos. Because apparently 5 kilos is enough to really make that much of a difference for me. This dude's tanky. Oh yeah. You know what else he is? Fucking dead. He's fucking dead is what he is. Tanky just means there's more of him to kill. Lenore. Lenore. More like Lesnore, am I right? Got him. I wonder if anyone's ever said that to her before. Lenore, more like bug snacks. Got him. Lenore, more like boar Ragnarok. Am I right? Kill me. Kill me. Oh, that's right. I can't go off this way. Hey, don't you talk to the hand me, bitch. Take a leave now, which say relative. Oh, have a good one, Little John. Looks like the game is entirely made as the original Hollow Knight. I think a lot of people think it's better than the original one. I'm not sure how I stand. It's been 5 years since I played the original. I wish Lenore was still here with me. To give me a kiss on the cheek. I miss my Lenore. She is a baby cake. Oh, hey Alice. Alice, who are you calling? Don't call the police, Atlas. I can't be arrested again. Shouldn't have even been arrested the first time. Much better than the Hollow Knight? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Yum 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 yum. Alice, did I pay you? I paid you, right? So I was gone, and I loved it so much. I'm kidding. I know I paid you, Atlas. It was a test, and you passed. I'm doing good. Loving kittens. Loving kittens is easy cause you're beautiful. Also, something that helped me realize the fucking phone addiction was when I fucking started binge watching videos of cats and dogs getting along. I'm like, okay, I have just basically become my grandmother at this point. It's time to stop. Steal from her? Don't steal from me, motherfucker. Feculent ants. Die. You know what I'm gonna do next time I go to school? I'm not gonna do this actually, but it's a funny thought. What if instead of like speaking normal English, I just start speaking like a fucking Final Fantasy villain? Feculent mortals. You think you have the resolve to defeat me in a battle of steel and blade? Mohu Mohu guinea pig cafe, Mofu Mofu. I love the sound Mofu Mofu. Is it in Tokyo? It's in Tokyo, isn't it? Everything's in Tokyo. I actually haven't been to a pet cafe since I moved here. They're all in like Shinjuku, and you know, I'm kind of priced out a little bit. Well, I mean, not really, but like they're not really for locals. Besides, I have my own feelings about the cafes. Like, it's in Tokyo. Looked after real good. Well, if that's the case. One thing I like is I like when they take in rescues. You know what I mean? Hours lives. Oh, that's good. See, the thing is, stuff like that has to be profitable, though, right? Like I used to know someone who would find stray cats and then, you know, was basically a volunteer that would like spay and neuter them and stuff like that, right? Catch and release, but like in a lot of cases they would get adopted out. But during COVID, my friend's mum just essentially got stuck with essentially 20 cats. She still has. Unfortunately, they have to be profitable, otherwise shit like that happens. You end up a fucking single mum with 20 cats. She became the cat lady. Oh yeah. Have I been this way before? I don't remember that happening last time. I must have jumped over it last time. This is where I fought the boss. She became the cat lady. Yeah. To her own kittens after rescuing like 20? Really? Aiko is kind of like my friend's mum by the sounds of things. My friends back in Sydney, they found 2 kittens underneath the house. And Bubby, they really made sure Bubby didn't know. She probably knew anyway though, but our mutual friend ended up taking them, which was good. They were like, the mutual friend was like, no, listen, my wife doesn't want cats and I don't want cats either, but we'll hold on to them for a bit. Just to get them out of your house for a bit. And anyway, they held on to them for a bit, and then the wife, who didn't want a cat, became very attached to the cats. So our mutual friend now has 2 cats. Because part of the issue was because they were like siblings that had bonded. You know, people like they were trying to get rid of them, right? And people were always like, "Oh, we'll take this one," but they're like, "No, we don't want to separate them." And so like they were forced to hold on to them, and then friends were like, "I'll hold on to it for a bit, but I want to keep them," and now they're keeping them. I don't know what it is about baby animals, but I feel like there's like maybe some sort of survivalist thing that makes things from outside your own species like pity you. Foster a lot of cats. Let's get 12 kittens this summer. Gotta be careful. Foster for about 9 years. Oh, okay. wonder what the point of this thing is besides juggling it. Why is Pearl's a cat? I just given birth to 4 boys. When we got the 2 that bonded, now they're the beasts of your existence. Ah, yeah, the black ones, right? Whoa. Skibbity toilet. Hear that, chat? They were like, oh, skibbity. They all sound a little constipated. Do you hear the constipation in their voices? I hear it. I hear nothing but the constipation. I'm tired of it. Tired of the constipation sounds. Tired of these walls. And tired of eating the same goddamn goop every day. But you know what? Most of all, I'm tired of listening to that jack off and his bullshit. Lizard, and what? Wait, I've been this way. I think I've been this way. Ha! どこに行けばいいですか? どこに行けばいいかどうかわからないよ。死ね、クソ野郎。通るよ、通るよ、通るよ、通るよ。I think my mommy is this way. Coco! I actually completely forgot that I have that on my throne. Oh my goodness. But thank you for the 20 euros. You didn't have to do that, Coco. But thank you so much. You know what I do need to put on there? Hang on, chat. There is something I do want, and I am going to put it on my throne. The problem is if I buy this, it's going to encourage me to buy more McDonald's, because that's the only way I can get chips in this goddamn country. And I'm not saying I don't want the quest. I'm just saying... I fucking forgot it was there. And once it's been contributed to, I can't actually remove it, so... Oh wait, if I bought crowdfunding, everyone gets their money back. Maybe I will. Oh, I can't find barbecue sauce. Yeah, that's actually been up there for ages. I completely forgot about that. To be honest, like the meta quest has probably actually even come down in price since then. Maybe. So, maybe I will have bought the crowdfunding. Not saying I'm not grateful, Coco, for your contribution, but, I feel like the money can go somewhere better. Like, potatoes. Hey, let's have a look. Fuck potatoes. Potatoes are life. Ugh. Alright, back to it. No, but I'm basically just gonna put like some barbecue sauce on my throne. If you think, I think if you do, you get the money from the crowdfunding in turn, so you can use it as you want. I don't think it works that way. But you know what? I am gonna abort the crowdfunding though. All contributions will be refunded to my throne. Oh, actually, it is refunded to my throne balance. Are you sure that's okay? Are you sure that's okay? I thought it would come back to you guys. I'm so sorry. Now I feel like a big ol' meanie poo. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna abort that. And I'll buy some barbecue sauce. How about that? There we go. Easy. There we go. Done. It is done. The MetaQuest 3 has been aborted. Truth be told, like, I don't know if I have really time to do VR shit at the moment. Anyway. So it's probably best I don't fucking get a VR headset right now. I've got enough distractions in my life. Like, I can't be jumping around in my apartment doing Beat Saber no more. How dare I? I didn't contribute. Crypt Keeper and Coco were the only contributors in, like, the last 6 months or something. I actually completely forgot I added it. But thank you, Coco. Thank you. I love you so much. Mwah. Mwah. Precious Coco Dango. Coco is an amazing, lovely person, by the way. You know, us streamer friends, we all get a little bit busy. Stuff comes up in life. Sometimes we don't hang out as much as we used to. I don't hang out with Vumu, Brushy, or Kaiko, or even Fido as much as I used to. But I still love each and every one of them. And Coco is one of the people that I love a lot. And she's very sweet. You guys should definitely go check her out. She actually played on our Minecraft server a couple of times. Which reminds me, I actually need to downgrade the RAM on that server. I keep forgetting to do that because it's just a money hole right now. Which reminds me, guys, did you guys know that if you guys use code BuckMeTie on G-Portal, you can wait, how come I can't log on the G-Portal anymore? Is there maintenance today? Buy more dedicated WAM. I'm trying, dagnabbit. Okay, there we go. I'm logged on. So you don't even play. I do need to reduce the RAM though. Cause yeah, that way it costs less. Please wait to kill the Ender Dragon. God, it's been a while. G-Portal code very easy to use. Definitely recommend chat. Yeah. No, they're actually really good though. I haven't really been advertising them lately. Because I've been busy with shit. And admittedly, they have stopped giving me the fucking $50 a month that they were giving me. But they gave it to me for a very long time. Without me doing anything. So honestly, like, I have a lot of credit that I can use to keep a server going for quite some time. And I haven't given them enough shout outs for that. Like, I don't blame them for stopping, because like I can still run the server as is for like a full year without them paying me, which is insane. But I do want to reduce the RAM though. Dedicated WAM. What, did they shut it down? No, the server's still there. No, they just stopped giving me a credit every month. But that was because, well, one, I don't really blame them. I wasn't advertising them. And two, the credit was just building up. I've got like over $500 worth of credit now. So, give me one sec though. I do want to reduce the RAM though, because the server's not currently being used. And, I forget how to reduce the RAM. There was like a particular area that is really fucky to get to. While I'm thinking about it, I'm just gonna quickly do it. Ah, I found it. Found it. I think. See, first what you have to do is you have to reduce the amount of RAM on the server, and then you need to adjust your plan. Here we go, expand runtime. There we go. So if I reduce the RAM, it lets me basically keep the server going, but for like a couple of bucks cheaper. And I can kind of, I can kind of like, what is it? Essentially reduce the price of it and keep it going a bit longer. But I might shut the server down eventually. I don't know. But for now, I'm just going to reduce the RAM to like 6 gigabytes, which will mean it'll lag, but no one's using it right now, so who cares? Do we have a backup of 𝓢𝓚𝓛𝓢 now? Was that the one we forgot to back up? I think so. Yeah, I think so. I don't think we actually fully backed that one up. But that's okay. I don't really care that much. I don't really care that much. Cool, well that's done. Price has been reduced. So it'll go from $25 to $16 a month, and then like I can figure out what I want to do with it later. Currently it's just pissing away $25 a month for like no reason, but if I reduce it to the minimum amount of RAM, it goes down to 16. Nice. Nintendo really took off and everyone's cool. This cool stuff was on 9. Well, if we can track down the world file for that, that'd be pretty cool. But we'll see. We'll see. It's not exactly high on my priority list right now. That's like, it's just kind of just there. But no one's using it, which is why I just reduced the RAM. Oops, minus 25. I basically just put it on budget mode for now. Cause yeah, I've got like credit on the account, right? And yeah, they were giving me like $50 a month for a while, and that was just building up over time. Which means, like, in theory, it doesn't have to be Minecraft, it can be anything. But I do kind of feel a little bit guilty, because they just kept giving me money, even though I wasn't advertising them. But they cut off the allowance in May without me realizing. Auto updating to the latest. I don't think it's got anything to do with what I just mentioned, though. In case that question popped up in your mind. Game looks pretty hard. Pretty, but I heard it has a lot of bugs. Yeah, it does have a lot of bugs. I can't believe they released it in this state. Anyway, enough Minecraft talk. Next you can only see Hornet as 𝓢𝓚𝓛𝓢. That's why I asked you to send a ticket to fix the auto updater. See, I don't know if I want to send a ticket though, because like, at least not immediately. Considering like, I feel like that if I'm going to send a ticket, I at least want it to be because I'm gonna like advertise them again. I don't want them to suddenly go, you know, we're giving this to you for free and you haven't advertised to us and now you're complaining. Like maybe I'm overthinking it, but they have basically just been giving me you know, nothing, something for nothing. Just keep in mind, we literally can't use it currently. Really? Like, at all? Okay, I'll look into that then, Fido. Yeah, let me quickly look at it. No version of the mod pack to install, you can't connect. Okay, give me one sec, let's have a look. Is this not the version right here? It's not set to update to the latest version. It's set to update, well, it's set to this one only. That's the version of Minecraft itself? Alright, let me have a look at this. Vito, use all the mods 10 2.44. 2.44. All the mods 10 2.44. Yep, give it a crack. I'm sure it'll work. Just make sure you have the boat mod and whatever the fuck else that we got on there. Go ahead and play. I'll let you know. Yeah, and I have but the RAM has been reduced, so if you find you have issues because of that, like it prevents you from verifying, just I'll increase the RAM again. Dedicated WAM. But given you're the only one on the server, it'll probably be fine. Is it at least 8? No, it's set to 6 right now, Fido. just give it a try. See how you go. Just see how you go. She'll be right. I never played this iteration of the server anyway, really. So I didn't get to build all my fancy dancy machines. You're really stuck with it? Yeah. You am Hume? You are Hume? Abois? Abois baba. Abois baba. And then you get don't get boats for brushing guns for Fido. The gun mod really does help. Wait a second, can't I climb this shit? No, okay. I'll get you all saying bois. Look, I found my fun in Minecraft. Boats, sail ship exploration. Okay, but hear me out. What if, instead of sailing in a boat, you killed things with guns? Like you ended the living process for animals and humans. Rats, rats, we are the rats, celebrating yet another birthday bash. And Michael, it's your birthday today. Cake and ice cream is on its way. You know that song reminds me of Metal Gear Solid. Sailboats also have cannons. Oh shit, it works. Nice. Yeah, so auto update is turned off, but I don't think that's a bad thing. It just prevents people from going, hey, what's wrong with the server? I got the server help. No argon. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's holy gun, and the gun, and the gun, 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 gun. Gun, 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 gun. Gun, 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 gun. Gun, 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 gun. Gun, 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 gun. Gun, 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 gun. Gun, 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 gun. Gun, 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 gun. Oh yeah, Brushy, I heard Trump was in your hometown of Britain. England is my city. Okay, give me a drink. I am now drunk. Alright, give me another. I'm sure this is not worth it.
There's a hole?
Okay. Alright, so he gives me hints in exchange for buying drinks. Move. Don't have gun, gun, gun. Yeah, you guys have God save the gun, gun. God save the gun. God save the gun. Which, by the way, how weird is it to not have a queen? And instead have like a decrepit monkey skeleton. Friend. Everybody's gonna stop touring with you. La 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 la. Who will the gods save now? The queen was a meme though. She was like, I think I'm just gonna put the knife like this. Like I saw the actual clip of that, the one that gets used in this channel sometimes. And I was like, that's so funny. I'm gonna fucking kill you guys until you're dead. Today. Alright chat, I want to have a little more sketty. Just give me 1 sec, I'm gonna go to my fridge real quick. I gotta get my blood taken tomorrow, which means I need to fast for 10 hours. So I don't actually mind having some of my leftovers now, because I'm not going to be able to eat tomorrow morning. Oh, wait, it was Jack Black that was offended by that? Hmm. Nom 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 nom. Just put a PS on to look neutral. Yeah, I mean, maybe he wasn't wrong to do so. Have you seen what the fuck's been going on lately? People will use them regardless of their motive. Yeah. I just want to go plinking. Alright. I'm gonna put the rest of my spaghetti back in the fridge. Okay. Alright, one sec. I have to reply to something. Even cars get used the wrong way half the time? Yeah. Okay, so I'm only allowed to drink water for the next fucking 10 hours. How frustrating. How frustrating. Oh, I gotta get blood test. Japan loves its health checks, you know? And it's time for mine. So I gotta fast for like the next 10 hours. So I ate a little extra dinner tonight. Take your measurements? No, they don't take my measurements, but they take my weight. I can get like X-rays out the wazoo if I want, but I don't know. We'll see. But no, they don't take my measurements. They're gonna probably be like, "You've gained weight," and I'm gonna be like, "I know." I don't see the creatures growing inside. Yeah. Blog knows the feet tag meta. Who's Blog? Oh, is that like Firekeepers? Welcome, welcome. Frem. Who's Blog? Is that me? It's gonna end up being a Ligma joke where I'm like, who's Blog? And you guys are gonna be like, blog my balls. Is that what's about to happen? Are you about to blog my balls, me? Blue goes blunted. Oh, that's right. I never made it past this area, did I? Fuck. Blue goes binted. It's gotta be a run back that doesn't suck like this. Now we know why I never made it. Because I didn't make a blog. I feel like I just did the equivalent of asking who Fortnite Ninja is. Where's Dark Souls 2 are traumatizing you? I feel like Sekiro is a much gentler game feeder. You should just give it a crack, even if I'm not there. Sekiro is a great game though. I love Sekiro so much. It's one of my favorite games. Such a good game. I think I love it. I don't know, do I want to say almost as much or as much? We could hang out. We'll see, we'll see. If I have time, okay? Right now I'm just trying to take a lot of time for myself. Not for people I know in Tokyo, not for people online, but just some time for myself. So I've been resolving to get off my phone a bit more. Playing Dark Souls 2 before, so nothing phases you anymore. Do you want to do it? Explain yourself? Yeah, I know. I know. Oh. Fuck. No, so I had a very good walk earlier. Like, just no, I didn't listen to music. I didn't listen to, didn't watch anything on my phone. Didn't listen to anything on my phone. I just kind of just chilled. I just went for a nice walk. And I don't do that enough. And so yeah, I think I'm trying to like, how do I explain this, right? Like, it was great, yeah. Like, what is it? I've come to the conclusion that I need to be bored sometimes, right? I need to just let myself be bored sometimes. Because I've come to the conclusion that if everything is fun all the time, then all the fun stuff starts feeling less fun. And so life just becomes about like going from one fun thing to the next fun thing. It's not as nice to just take a moment. And I'm really enjoying taking my moments at the moment. But yeah, I think the boring moments are good for like reflection. You know what I mean? It's like I had a great like, you know, after you have a good time, right? And this is kind of why I'm trying to like interact with my phone less, because like I'll finish work or I'll have like a fun experience and then I'll lay down in bed and like doom scroll on my phone and feed all those dopamine receptors. Where sometimes it's nice just to sit down and be like, I had a fun day. I'm gonna think about the fun day I had. She's meditating? No. I don't know. I wouldn't call it meditating. It's really hard to explain, but like, I feel like I've been doing a lot of like just constant movement, going from one thing to the next all the time without really stopping to like think about things or slow things down a bit. It's like, yeah, I enjoy that. Now for the next enjoyable experience. And then the next one after that. But you know, sometimes it's nice just to digest things every now and again. I think that's a big part of what's going to be a problem for like excessive smartphone usage in the future. But you know, I'm not people's mom. I'm just saying what's working for me, actually. I'm just saying what's working for me. We're doing the next fun thing. Also mean socials. Well, see, there is that, but like what I more mean, right, is like, let's say in Tokyo, right, I'm doing something every single day. Like let's say I stream 3 days a week. I hang out with people in Tokyo 2 times a week, and I hang out with people online 2 times a week. So essentially every day is just filled with stuff, right? And then on top of all that, I also lay down in bed and just browse on my smartphone endlessly. Never really like digesting what I've done, never really reflecting what I've done. It's kind of like things are just happening. I'm not really processing them. Things are just happening. That's why I'm streaming 3 days a week instead of 4 and spending a bit less time online. I know you said I don't need to explain myself, but I do feel bad sometimes because, well, I don't really feel bad per se, but I am aware that the sudden change might, you know, might come as a surprise to some people, but I gotta do what I gotta do for me. What's my social batteries need to be recharged? Yeah. Haven't really noticed. Well, yeah, right? At least once a week? Yeah. But like even today I was like, man, I've done a lot today. Do I want to stream today? I ultimately landed on, yeah, I do want to stream today. Yeah. I hope you are finding awesome things to do though, Brushy. Hey, Peter. Don't rearrange my atoms, it really hurts. Friend. Hello there, Baka Muay Thai. Hello, Urban Warfare. How you doing, buddy? But actually, I do find it funny that Algon was like, "Oh no, she's meditating," and I'm like, "No, dude, I'm just using my phone less. I'm just not using my phone in bed and at work all the time." You know what I mean? If that's what meditating, if that's what the future generation considers meditating, I am very worried. Oh hey, you don't use your smartphone in bed? What are you, some kind of meditator? I'll get you next time. But like, sorry, I just find it, it was just a very, very funny thing, like, after thinking about it, it's like, oh. So you're a bit of an oddball, huh? Hey guys, look, this one doesn't fucking use their smartphone in bed. What are they, some kind of sleep enthusiast? Oh fuck. Well, there goes my 200 rupees. Going to do a vacation? Where are you going, Urban? Just if you're busy, it's busy, no sweat. Thanks, Brushy. Thanks. I don't know when we'll be able to play River City Girls, Brushy. I would like to say like I would like to be able to set aside a date and stuff, but I don't know, it's just stuff just keeps coming up. Just when I think that I'm out, I have an appointment with a doctor, or I have like a fireworks show I want to go to, or there's like a festival. And as much as I'd love to promise a day after work or something like that, some days I'm just too fucking tired. I forgot the number again. Yeah, River City Girls. I think I have River City Girls, but I'm not sure. Double Dragon DLC for it as well. Double Dragon DLC. My grandmother used to have that game. And before you give me like the boomer talk, she literally had that game. I used to like fake 2-player, like in Double Dragon you could like have put on 2-player mode and then kill the other character to absorb their lives. You remember I had it on the Sega Master System? You mean you had it on the Sega Master System? You know what other game my grandmother had, by the way? The fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. I didn't realize I was playing fucking history right there. River City Girls are their girlfriends? It comes from River City Mafia, right? River City Girls is goated. Does it have some Yuri kawaii moments? Do the girls kiss, or are they like cousins like in Sailor Moon? These freaking noises, man. Spin-off of River City Ransom, a game. It says 2 franchises now have playable DLCs in River City Girls 2. There's River City Girls 2 now? Okay, my attacks have. Oh, oh, yo! Is this almost like Hollow Knight 1 adjacent moveset? This is cool. 2 years. Is Rick and Morty good again yet, or is Rick and Morty like lame for boomers now? That was the last stream, said it's going stale. Maybe I'm the boomer. Good night, Feeder. Have a good sleep, buddy. Have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping by, I appreciate it. But get some rest, it's probably fucking late as hell where you are. No kitchen sinkers, no little brother. Some of that early work was so good though. I remember like falling in love with Rick and Morty when I first like saw it. I was like, man, this is such a good show. In a way though, like, how do I say this? I feel like the internet kind of ruined its reputation a bit too, right? Like the pickle meme, for example, right? Like, it just got done to death. And I think once the internet like decides a show is a meme, Once that meme runs its course, that's it. The show's run its course. Listen to the theme of River City Girls. Where the fudge am I going? I don't have a map for this area. I think I'll have to buy one. I can't believe he likes Paul Allen's card better than my card. How goes the Silk Song? Great. Rest of me unbothered drunk and met her about it for so long. True. But also, like, you do have to admit, I am slightly right, am I not? In that the internet definitely hastened the downfall of Rick and Morty by making you feel stupid for liking it. Like, am I wrong about that? Because, like, you'd say you like Rick and Morty, and it's like, oh, you must be an intellectual. You must be an intellectual. New voices didn't. Yeah, the new voices kind of fucking was so bizarre. Very well. I'll expand my crest. Equip tool. Dude, you have to have a high IQ. You do though. But see, that's what I'm talking about, right? Like the moment that meme started was the moment it kind of became like shameful to like Rick and Morty. Like if you like said that you like Rick and Morty, you were more or less like asking for someone to make fun of you. Hey, Night God Fury. Hydrate, you got it. Don't shake your glorp in my chat. Where the fuck am I going? No kitchen sinkles, no little brother. Never past bedtime land. To the right, always to the right. That's Sonic, you idiot. So Sonic 3 I loved, right? And I feel like because Sonic 3 was my first Sonic game ever, it's hard for me to play Sonic 1 and 2. Because like Sonic 3 just has, I think arguably out of all three of them, Sonic 3 has the best music. I think it's not even close. I know Brushy is like convulsing right now and is about to bring up the boss music from Sonic 2. And that's fine, you can convulse all you want. But I think beyond Sonic 2 is the best. I'm gonna say nah. Hey baby girl. I do not have rosaries for you, you bitch. Sonic 1 needs the spin dash added in. Yeah, like I first tried Sonic 1 on like the 3DS, I think. And yeah, it was very interesting to see that in Classic they didn't have spin dash. About Uncle Ben, Sonic and the Secret Elven is the goat. The Secret Ring is the goat. Doesn't matter, Uncle Ben. Wait, why are you saying Uncle Ben? Uncle Ben. Why are you John Silksong now, huh? How come you can silk with the best of them? Wait, the door fucking closes after I leave? That's bullshit. Uncle Ben meme? I don't know the Uncle Ben meme. Is it a funny meme? I'm guessing it's a Spider-Man meme. You know, one of my favorite scenes in Spider-Man is when Uncle Ben died. CD was your favorite 2D Sonic game? Sonic CD? Isn't that the one where you went to different times? Hey chat, I've never seen Full Metal Alchemist, but I know a way to trigger Full Metal Alchemist fans. All I have to do is say my favorite part was when the dog and the girl became one. It was actually really funny, and I'm so happy the girl got turned into that because she deserved it. I like that Green Goblin from Raimi's universe killed Aunt May from Marvel's universe. Yeah. I should never thought about it that way, but yeah, you're right. God is so good in that movie. Yeah, strong enough to have it all, too weak to take it. When Green Goblin threw the grenade and turned those 3 people into skeletons, that did happen, and I do think to myself, like, why didn't he use that again? Like, that's game over, right? Like, he uses that on Spider-Man, that's it. And they were the cleanest skeletons ever, right? There was no viscera on those things at all. They were just bones. Like, where's the ligaments? Coward, you make me sick. I like when they're at the dinner table and and Harry Osborn, not Harry Osborn, Norman Osborn's just basically calling fucking Mary Jane a slut in front of everybody. Well, not really in front of everybody. He goes out to the hallway, but he is very audible. And he's like, look at her, Harry. She's a fucking slut. Oh, hey, I'm back in the locked room. Look at her, Harry. She's a fucking. She's a slurry. She's a slur. She's a lot lizard. She's a lot lizard. You're a lot lizard, Harry. Was he wrong? No, he was not wrong. If you've been here during one of my many Mary Jane rants, you will find that me and Norman Osborn are very much aligned in our hatred for Mary Jane Watson from the Raimi trilogy. It is insane to me that I never saw Full Metal. I just never got around to it. I mean, I tried to watch like the first couple of episodes, I just never got into it. But apparently I watched the shit one. The one that was being released while the manga wasn't finished. Apparently I need to watch Brotherhood for it to actually be good. Just like most people need to watch Evangelion, but only up to episode 24, and then I need to switch to the end of Evangelion. Then end up finishing the Evangelion movies. Like, have we reached the final for that yet? Or are we still waiting for one? Need to watch both? I need to watch the shitty ran out of budget fucking ending. The congratulations one. Why? Why do I need to watch that? What relevance does that episode have except showing me that the anime ran out of budget? Or are you talking about Full Metal Alchemist? Also, chat, it's very interesting, right? You can have like old people in like a snack bar in Japan who just do not know any fucking anime songs, but you bust out 𝓢𝓞𝓒𝓐𝓛𝓢 no 𝓡𝓤𝓛𝓔𝓢, right? Cruel Angel's Thesis, and these old people suddenly spring to life. They fucking know it. That's the good ending, the congratulations ending. It was congratulations. 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 Congratulations, everyone. Thank you. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I actually did watch Bleach once upon a time, but I stopped watching after the Soul Society arc when they saved Rukia. I don't know. I think the filler did get to me. Fucking, I don't need to watch the fucking Karakura team. What the fuck, man? Bleach Power Rangers, I'm good. Chat, why do they call it Bleach? Because after you watch it, you'll want to drink bleach. Actually, no, hang on. Why do they call it Bleach? Because all the characters should drink bleach. Do you guys remember that meme? Do you guys remember that? And Bleach is the worst anime ever made. You know what? I don't have the mental capacity to challenge you on that right now, so I'll take your word for it. They should. It sucks ass. Didn't they like come back after like a long hiatus? One Piece is the worst anime ever made. Now that's something we can agree on. Never ends. That anime is still gonna be going after I'm in the fucking ground, chat. We will all be in the cold, dead fucking ground, and fucking One Piece will still be going.
𝓢𝓞𝓒𝓘𝓐𝓛𝓢.
Got him. You did get me. Good work. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. 𝓢𝓞𝓒𝓘𝓐𝓛� shin wa ni nare. Shin wa ni nare. Bum 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 bum. Bada bum 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 bum. Bada bum 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 bum. Bada bum 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 bum. Anata. Soto. Da na na no no. The Walking Dead comic showrunners. Yeah, but Negan is based. I'm not gonna lie, every time I see Negan's like leather jacket, I can't help but think how bad that thing must smell. Yeah, hello base department. I'd like to report a based. I'd like to report a based Negan. Here's the second jacket around season 10. I wonder how that one smells. But like they can't even make deodorant anymore. They must like that's the thing I can never reconcile, chat, is that in an apocalypse everyone must just smell fucking horrible. It must just smell horrible. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could make perfume, but like, I feel like it's one of those skills that you would have to have before the apocalypse. But yes, you can make perfumes out of like fucking herbs, spices, and whatever else, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that's how a lot of them are made. Actually, yeah, well, it's not made from nothing, right? Or you can just sell alcohol, you can make perfume. Wait a minute, you're telling me I'm putting alcohol on myself? And moonshine's been a thing forever. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's a moonshine. Here's ethanol. Do you guys use methylated spirits? Apparently some people have actually tried to drink methylated spirits and not died somehow. Whale puke used for perfume as well? Really? See, I find that really interesting actually. Yes, they have / do, and it's not good for them. Called alcohol solvent abuse. Can't you go blind from drinking methylated spirits? Like actually blind? Soto fuderu pipu bing banum num 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 num. If it's prepared incorrectly. I mean, how do you prepare methylated spirits correctly? I need the key. I need the fucking key. That's my next goal. I need $500 dues. Can we stop sitting above it smelling as vapor? Are you talking like, are we still talking about methylated spirits or perfume now? Is my Walter White uses hazmat equipment? Yeah, it's really nice that Todd gave Jesse access to hazmat equipment when they started a lab together.
My finger points.
Friend. I do like how romantic they make the whole meth making process though in like I know that the recipe itself isn't real, right? But I do love how like romanticized it is in the actual TV show. Like Crystal Blue Persuasion is a very interesting montage. Wait, people OD'd off Blue Sky in the TV show? Crystal Blue Persuasion. Fuck. No, Jesse OD'd off heroin. No, Jesse's girlfriend OD'd off heroin. Not meth. And she didn't even really OD, she just choked on her own vomit. That was the breaking point. That was the moment that Walter White became Hindenburg. Say my name. That's right. It is Hindenburg. Crystal Blue Persuasion. Okay, I've almost made all the money I need. They're very similar though. What, heroin and meth? No, I'm not saying, well, I don't really know. Meth is used to treat heroin addicts. Okay, well, Oh wait, you're talking about oh shit, what's methadone? You're talking about methadone, right? I've never actually been in rehab before, so I can't really tell you what the difference between methadone and methamphetamine is, but I'm sure someone here probably can. The thing that worries me. Those may be amphetamines for ADHD. Take them, they're great. I would take them if I could here, but I can't, so I'm on 𝓢𝓞𝓒𝓘𝓐𝓛𝓢 instead. But a speed bucker. Yeah, I know. But let me tell ya, right? 𝓢𝓞𝓒𝓢 only works sometimes for me, but dexamphetamine worked all the time for me. I felt great. I could focus so much. My entire degree, I got nothing but straight fucking high distinctions. About the health risks? There's no health risks associated with dexamphetamine ever. That being said though, it can be addictive, I imagine. Do you know how to a double bass drum? Oh yeah, it does that sometimes. But you don't understand. Oh, you don't understand. Like, you basically become the main character from Limitless. Like, I don't quite know how to explain it. But you basically become Sherlock Holmes, like discombobulate. Discombobulate. No, Brushy, give it a try. Yeah, like, seriously, like, my entire degree, you're scared to order them? I mean, look, if you're scared about amphetamines, you can also try, like, you can also try, like, you can try, what is it? You can ask for 𝓢𝓞𝓒𝓘𝓐𝓛𝓢. Like, if you're worried about the amphetamine aspect of it, you can try 𝓢𝓞𝓒𝓢. It doesn't have amphetamines in it, has a very similar effect, but it's more psychotropic in nature. I will say, for my own personal experience, the stimulants were better. They helped me focus a fuck ton more. I would be a lot better at Japanese right now if I had them. And also, not gonna lie, they really help when you're low on sleep. You just suddenly have a shit ton of energy. I can't quite tell you why that is. And you definitely don't want to ever mix it with coffee, even though I did on numerous occasions. I remember at my old job, chat, management called me into a meeting once, right? And they're like, yeah, look, I don't really know how to say this, right? But, you know, since you started working from home, your productivity has gone way up. And I'm like, yeah, it wasn't the working from home, buddy. It was, I mean, that was definitely part of it, but it was the dexamphetamine first and foremost. And I had it in the office too. Those changes were there before I started working from home. And they're like, oh. Okay, well, whatever you're doing, just keep it up. I'm like, cool. Tweak from South Park. There is one problem with it though, chat. One thing you need to be very careful of when you take this kind of medication, right? Is it can make you feel lovey-dovey at times. It can make you really feel like, you know, you can be a little too positive. Like, you might want to just really tell someone how much you appreciate them, which isn't really a bad thing. But on that note, it kind of like, if you don't focus on what you ideally would like to focus on, right? Like let's say you want to study, right? And instead you decide, you know what? I'm gonna bring out my Nintendo Switch and play an RPG instead. Instead of studying Japanese, you will instead start grinding the fuck out of everything in the RPG and maxing out all your stats. But the other thing is you need to be mindful, whatever mood you enter is the mood that will be amplified. If you're in a bad mood, that bad mood can become amplified significantly. Motorfill? I don't know what motorfill is. But like, the bad mood can be mitigated, right? You just have to, like, if you're in a bad mood, you just have to basically say, I'm going to focus on this, and then take it, and then focus on that. So there's been situations where I've been in a bad mood, like maybe I've had an argument with someone, and I've taken my medication, and then like, you know, I get that clarity where it's like, oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna say, but I've already like, said something, right? And it's like, well, fuck, now I want to say something, grr. But the deal you make with yourself is, I'm just going to focus on this. I'm going to study Japanese today, and or I'm going to study programming today. And as long as you like sit down, bring it up on your screen, and just start doing it, the rest follows. Mañana. Wait, Montana has a banana emote now. Minyam. Minyam. You were playing Resident Evil again, weren't you? Weren't you, woman? It's Minyanya. Hello, meow meow meow. My queen, my lovely Minyanya. Had it for a while. What were you playing now? What boomer game were you playing now? Minyana. Friend. Super Mario? Oh, the first one? Montana, if you're interested in Super Mario, there's lots of like mods that people have made of Super Mario. Some really, really fucking hard mode shit. But also, you should play Super Mario The Lost Levels sometimes. You gotta set up the old school emulators? Hell yeah. That's my brushy setting up lovely Minyana. Last name reminds me of the Yakuza Kiryu song. Oh, thank you. The old Yoshi's Island, but you're a newbie. I didn't enjoy Yoshi's Island anywhere near as much as some of the other games I played. So hi chat, my name's Baka. I'm from Sydney, Australia, but I live in Tokyo, Japan, where I am a English teacher. Welcome, welcome. Minyana is my very good friend. And she plays lots of retro games. In fact, I don't think she can play any modern games because one of my most prominent memories of lovely Montana is we were playing a game that was a first-person perspective game. And I said, look at me, Montana, look at me. And she's like, I am looking at you. But she was just looking at like the corner of her screen where I was with her physical eyeballs. She didn't turn her character's head towards me. And I was like, do you know how to move your character's head? Another Aussie streamer, nice addition to my collection. Thank you for the follow, Lazy Tapsumi, and let's have a look. Tomonite. Thank you so much. I will never forget, Montana. I will never forget. Okay, I probably won't have as much time to do it, but have you ever heard of the game Peak? That was a game we were playing for a while, and I do mean to play it again sometime. I just haven't had the time. But I think you would enjoy Peak, lovely Montana. And by enjoy, I mean really struggle with. Yeah. Dude, Peak's fun. Peak is fun. It is fun. It's a good game. We will suffer. Bum 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 bum. Hey, Chili. So. Oh, she's already in my debt. I helped with Metal Gear Solid. I backseated the fuck out of her. She's mine. Yes, look, I'll play the lizard. Yeah, here we go. This is for you, Manana. Here we go. Oh no, they played it twice. Oh no. Oh no. Now madness. Oh hell yeah. Hope you had a good day, Chili. Having a snack. Now you're having a lizard. Sorry, I got it wrong. It's a lizard attack. I keep forgetting that it's literally a lizard attack. It's nothing but that. La 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 lava. Lizard. Steve's juicy lizard. Now you're having a snack. Juicy and something. Now you're having a lizard. It's a lizard attack. You know what game Lovely Montana would really enjoy, chat? Five Nights at Freddy's. I think she'd enjoy FNAF, chat. Do you not think she would enjoy FNAF? You screamed. Oh, you've already played it. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? With your type of community, with the type of person you are, I'm not surprised. Your community made you play it, didn't they? It wasn't your idea, was it? It was their idea. Mm-hmm. I knew it. You know what? I really should buy the key from the first area, but I want to buy more map stuff. More Tanner screams? Yes, please. Tanner. You guys are saying her name wrong. It's Manana. A game she'd love, classic point and click, called Discworld. What about Maniac Mansion? Can we get her on Maniac Mansion? Ah, shit. Sorry, Moniana. Is she lifting weights? Is she lifting weights as the banana? What's Maniac Mansion? It's a point and click adventure game. Basically, you play as 3 characters, which you can choose, or you can choose 2 of them, 2 of 3. One of them is Dave, and his girlfriend gets kidnapped by Dr. Fred Edison, and you have to go into this mansion and save her. It's the prequel? It's not a prequel, it was the game. It was the first one that came out. You only have like 10 models, that's easy for me. Exactly. Here, I'll tell you what, I'll show you what it looks like. I'll show you what Maniac Mansion looks like. I remember there being problems with this version of the game, but might be okay. Here, let's have a look. It's not showing up on stream. Why not? You know what? Whatever. I'll just share my entire display. Like, whatever. Here we go. Just fucking... Just dox me. Just fucking do it. There we go. Just dox everything. Let's go. Alright, here we go. There we go. This is Maniac Mansion. You start as like this dude. First name is Miss? Yeah. You pick 3 characters. Then the intro plays. 20 years ago today. I don't know why they said 20 years ago today. Oh, it's the meteor. The meteor crashes. It's really retro. Nickname Waka. This is good. It's made by LucasArts, the same people who made Star Wars. Who also made Monkey Island? I think I like this more than Monkey Island though. It's more contained and less soft locks exist. This looks like the old mansion. Okay, let's go rescue Sandy. And so yeah, you basically just like you know, you go through the mansion. You're like, okay, what do I do? Okay, well this is the mansion. This is the mailbox. This is the front door, which it's locked. What do you do when the front door's locked, chat? Is there a window we can climb in? There's a doorbell. Should we ring the... But no, this is a rescue mission. Maybe we shouldn't ring the doorbell. What do we do, chat? Manana, what would you do? Look under the doormat? Pick up doormat. Wow. You guys just covered it up. Yes, there's a key under the fucking doormat. Anyway, yeah, here's the key. But now what do we do? Well, I guess we use the key on the door. And we're in. And we're in, baby. There's also 2 different versions of this game, so if the graphics don't vibe with you. Fun fact, at the top of the stairs, apparently there was like an piracy thing. You had to this door would be closed and you'd have to enter in a code from like the booklet, but it's just permanently open. But yeah, that's Maniac Mansion. If you like those kind of games, I recommend checking it out. It's good. Oh yes, the door farts. Yes, it does fart. You have to do a Prince of Persia 2, the symbols on the pages. Yeah, and don't you go to piracy jail if you get it wrong? Or is that Monkey Island? Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. I need my corpse back. There you are, you son of a bitch. Was Prince of Persia 2 anything like Prince of Persia 1? Prince of Persia 2, they just kill you dead. A bit more fun. I didn't actually enjoy Prince of Persia 1. Which is funny because the game is essentially just Tomb Raider if you think about it. Like tile-based platforming. Remember being super hard? Yeah, you had like a fucking time limit. And if you used a cheat, they would reduce that time limit. Like the game was, you know, pulling no punches whatsoever. The cave system to fight skeletons. Do you guys know that Prince of Persia was coded entirely in C? Now, I know you guys might think that's impressive, but, you know, Chris Sawyer did a way better job with Roller Coaster Tycoon in assembly. I don't know how true it is, but, like, a lot of people say that Prince of Persia 2, at the time, ran on a lot of computers that couldn't really run other things. Because it was coded in assembly. Like, you could have like a shitbox computer that couldn't run anything, but it would run Roller Coaster Tycoon because it was coded in assembly. It's more violent than Golem's death. If you fall into lava, death animation is great fun. Drops in, then there's a bubbling solution noise and your melting body reaches out for an instant before sinking back in. Oh, that's nice. I do like funny death scenes. You got some lunch, my queen. Thank you for the love of Maniac Mansion. No worries. Thank you for raiding with your lovely community. I'm going to Bone Bottom. And that's what she said, chat. Yum 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 ba-dum.
Papaya.
Papaya. Papaya, 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 papaya. Wait, what is this? I'll turn in. Lay, 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 lay. Hey, baby girl. Do I want to buy maps or do I want to like just Do I want to buy maps or do I want to... I feel like I should buy maps, but I also want to buy this key. No, tricky, tricky, tricky. What do I do? Could also just kill things and get more of these beads. Beads. You know, I can't hear the word beads anymore and think anything other than inappropriate things. Like, there's one scene from Archer where the guy's, this old dude's talking about like beads. He's like, yeah, the whole place ran on beads. And your mother, she knew how to use them. Pop, 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 and zing. Like starting a lawnmower. Archer was such a good show. I feel like Archer had its time too. Like just after a while, like especially when they started doing like coma episodes, I was like, nah. Like any plot point that involves coma dreams is just weak in my opinion. Like it's a sign that the writing has like what was it? I think the OC did like a coma dream episode too. I never watched the OC, but I think like the only episode I saw was the coma dream episode. I don't know. What do you guys think about shows and seasons that take place entirely within dreams and comas? You guys fans, or do you guys think it's a pretty crappy plot point? I feel like I got rugged. It's very risky. Like, it can be done well, like with Total Recall and Inception, you know what I mean? But I find like most of the time it's just like, it's like, you know anime filler episodes where they just like recount everything that's happened up until that time? Which honestly, like, I wouldn't even consider that really that much filler. It is like in the most true sense of the word filler episode, but I feel like that episode is kind of necessary for like people who haven't watched 100 episodes prior and just need a quick pick-me-up. But like I don't hate those flashback episodes because they serve an actual purpose. But what I don't like is like when something big's about to happen and then like instead of getting to the main story, we're watching someone's coma dream. Fran. Or like, that's the one. Doesn't sound like Pia? Fram. But, do you guys remember like Game of Thrones? How like Gendry was like, there was a huge meme about like Gendry, cause so basically, there was an entire season where like you didn't see Bran, right? And thank God. But the thing about Bran being missing was like, and a lot of shows do this too, right? Like you'll see a character, then 2 hours later they'll be like doing, or multiple episodes later, they'll be exactly where you left them, right? And so with Bran, it was very similar, right? And so a lot of people made jokes that because last time they saw Gendry, he was rowing a boat, he is probably still rowing the same boat 2 seasons later, right? And so one of the characters, and again, this is like the last season, the disease known as the last season, right, of Game of Thrones. One of the characters like sees this guy for the first time in ages, and in a real meta moment says, "Oh, I thought you would still be rowing," and it's like, you know, it's like, come on, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, why are you making like subtle nods to social media in your dark fucking fantasy show? You know what I mean? It'd be like if Cersei just said, "God save the queen," and then winked at the camera. There's Starbucks coffee on the table. Yeah, they really just stopped giving a shit towards the end. The actors though, I don't really blame the actors for not giving a shit. They were just given like a script and told, do it. But I reckon like, what if they just said no, right? Like what if they just said no? What then? It's not like they can replace all the actors, right? But the 2 directors just really wanted to get Game of Thrones done with, and that kind of reflects in the last season. It's really not good. No, Game of Thrones wasn't always shit. But Game of Thrones suffered from the same problem that Full Metal Alchemist suffered from. It ran out of source material. And I feel like for a bit of it, they did get George R.R. Martin's insight as to what he planned to do. Like with Azor Ahai and whatever else, right? The prince that was promised. But, you know, then they, like, yeah, they really ran out of source material, and it's like, well, what can you do from here? They just started making shit up. And look, in their defense, who knows if George R.R. Martin will ever like come back to Song of Ice and Fire. He might be done with it. Gave the showrunners the green light because they guessed the end. That could not have been the end. I can see him giving the green light to some of the various plot developments that were revealed, because like, fun, enjoy it. Thank you for the follow. I definitely see like Jon being a Targaryen. Sorry, spoilers. Being in the books, right? Like something that's gonna happen. But how it ended in the show, there's no way that that fucking story was gonna be the end of A Song of Ice and Fire. Like, I don't think George R.R. Martin even knows what the end of A Song of Ice and Fire is gonna be, or if there's even gonna be an end. But that definitely wasn't gonna be it. Give me your beads. What'll happen, dude will die. I mean, at a certain point as well though, right? Like, how far can they really push the whole, you know, no one is safe narrative, right? I mean, it could be interesting in the sense that, like, it would allow, like, some things that should pay off to never pay off and it to be justified, right? Because, like, you know, people have intentions in life and then they just fucking die and then those intentions don't get accomplished. Goes right to finish the book. A little what I was gonna do. Wiener, 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 soft wiener next to another wiener, wiener party, wiener party, wiener party, soft wiener next to another wiener, wiener party, soft wiener, nice and soft, non-erect. Wiener, wiener party, wiener party, wiener party. Oh, the pizzas. They're coming. The pizzas are coming. They're gonna be huge. That was a great episode, by the way. Like, the Console Wars episode was great. How they just had fucking Kenny as Daenerys. I don't know if I want to. Do I want to buy any of these? Wait. It wards against the thing? Does it mean I can, like, swim in lava? I spawned a brilliant video game? Yeah, it did. I think the fan community of Game of Thrones often refers to the directors of Game of Thrones as D&D. Because I think their names are what, like Dan and David or something? Wait. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna eat your eyeballs. I wonder what eating eyeballs would be like, chat. I feel like it would be like eating a soft grape. Like, wait, hang on, what were those liquid-filled candies called? We used to have Starburst, like Starburst Squirts is what they were called. Actually, they were called Starburst Squirts. Holy fuck, they were called that. Gushers. They're like a lychee. I think it'd be like a gusher. Remember when Mountain Dew tried to like get the internet to name its like new flavor? And then like someone tried to get their like the internet to name their baby and everyone landed on like Megatron. Which if you think about it was one of the best possible results considering. Enjoying the game, Buck? I'm enjoying it quite well, Fubuki. But yeah. I haven't seen many businesses trying to get the internet to name shit recently. It's like they know now not to do it. Frem. Uh-oh. Lizard. Use lava, lizard. Now this is hell. Ooh, mama, lizard. Bang, bang, bang. Ian Jack, the 𝓢𝓚𝓒𝓘𝓐𝓛𝓢 flag one. No way. That's crazy, man. That's fucking hilarious. I need to watch the rest of the 𝓢𝓚𝓒𝓘𝓐𝓛 at some point. I need to do that at some point. We got a Christmas #1. You do love lava. Has anyone seen the Minecraft movie? Was it any good? All I know is about, like, apparently Jack Black got tricked by PewDiePie and killed by PewDiePie. Really shit Christmas #1 songs? Christmas #1 songs? Oh wait. So Rage Against the Machine became the Christmas #1 song? That's hilarious. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the melody of Rage Against the Machine off the top of my head. Is there a particular song? Or is that the name of the song? Killing in the Name of. Okay, yeah. So which song? Oh, Killing in the Name of was the fucking song? Oh my god. Killing in the name of. Oh my god. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. That's the song, right? That's the name, right? That's the song, right? Like, now they do what they told ya. Wait. Wait, is it the same song? Fuck you, I won't do it. Oh yeah. Did they play it for Christmas? They did. God, it's such a hard line. It's such a hard line. Now my YouTube stream's being muted. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. UK knows how to troll. Yeah, I've seen that from. I've seen how you guys have been welcoming the president. Like, I've seen it. I've seen it. You guys have some high-powered projectors, I see. Alright, I should now have enough money for the maps. This map's cheaper for some reason. I saw that. Bellway. Sure, I'll grab that. Okay, so this will help me find her. Oh, I am just short for everything I want. But I got all the markers now for the map. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you lick me. Shadow. Shadow. Fuck. Friend. Fuck you, I won't do it, shake me. What is this? I need a couple more beads, chat. I've been here before. Okay, this is good. I'm glad I picked up those map markers now because I can actually find where shit is now. Got some beads. We'll travel with the flea caravan? Okay. Maybe I don't need to buy the key then. Didn't I your DNA, you're one of us? No, we were your prisoner. Shadow. Lay, 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 lay. Shadow. Bo bo do bo do bo do bo. I just got a message from someone I accidentally friended on Counter-Strike. They asked me, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm gonna unfriend you now. It'd be funny if you found out you were Welsh. I don't think I'm Welsh. I think I'm... I don't know. Can you dox yourself, please? Yeah, basically. No, okay, so what happened was, I was playing Counter-Strike off stream ages ago, and I was vibing with this teammate, but like, you know, I added them so we could like hang out again, I think. I don't know. I'm trying to remember how I met this person. But I think they were Chinese. But you know, they're a pretty good teammate. But like, haven't spoken to them since, and I'm like, you know what? I don't think that constitutes a friend, really. And can you dox yourself, please? No. Dust 2 stream when? I love Dust 2. Dust 2 is my favorite map.
Mangina fora.
Mine is Assault. Oh, I like Assault. But out of the competitive map roster, I love Dust 2, but I do like Assault and Office. Wait, so did they just take me to a new area I haven't been to before?
Yanara.
Kazak Kaksa.
Younger Mosh.
Tamiyan.
𝓡𝓤𝓛𝓢. 𝓡𝓤𝓛𝓢.
Do you sell shit? Okay. Train noisy because of the long straight tunnels. Yeah, and on Dust 2, you must have went against me. That'll happen if you mess with me. Well, you know what map I really fucking hate? Inferno. I despise Inferno. Now, didn't Inferno used to be like a hostage map? I remember Inferno and Italy were like essentially used the same kind of like assets once upon a time. I didn't mind Italy. I thought Italy was fun. You like Italy? One of them was a hostage map. I think Italy might have been the hostage map. Mansion's good. You know, I really liked the goofy maps. I liked CS Rats. Like I really fucked with the themed maps here and there. Give me your beads. Give me your filthy, stinking beads. You train destroys PCs. Had teammates who will lag while you're spectating them. Well, like the new train map. Counter-Strike 2 though, man. I kind of want to like play Counter-Strike 1.6 for the memes. In fact, I actually did play it fairly recently, right? And let me just tell you, chat, like it hasn't aged well. Like changing weapons is a fucking... There's a whole extra step to it. If you had friends who played it. Like if you want to change weapons, you need to first press the button for that weapon and then click the mouse instead of just pressing the button. Friend. Community CS. We could maybe do community CS. Same with PUBG. PUBG. Solo's dull. Solo is just full of bots now, isn't it though? Like of PUBG, I mean. Also, I used to play PUBG fairly early on, and like honestly, them introducing that replay camera where you could rush the entire replay was really fucking cool at the time. Cause like just being able to see the POV of the person who killed you was something like I'd never seen before in a game like that. And like you could like watch the person who killed you like from start to finish, see how they were hacking and shit. First matches you're in spots, but then you end up against real people. Bots usually appear for new players. Gotcha. Skibbity Riz Ohio. Why are you trying to riz me like Baby Gronk? Trying to riz me like Livy Dunn and Baby Gronk. Ohio Sigma with the Rizzy, the Rizzler. Sticking out your gat for the Rizzler. You're so skiddy, so Phantom Tex. I just wanna be your Sigma. I like the sticking out your gat for the Rizzler. I like that song. Sticking out your gat for the Rizzler. You're so bow. You're so Bebo Tax. I just wanna be your Shiori. You know, what amazes me though is that like, sort of like, not really crossovers, well I mean I guess crossovers, right? Because like, fucking PUBG had an Oshinoko fucking collab. Like the glow stick dance is in PUBG. That was insane to me when I found that shit out. I was like, what the fuck? How is this game still being played enough to get such a collabs? And then she got it in her personal shop on the PC. You bought that emote? 𝓢𝓞𝓒𝓢. 𝓢𝓞𝓒𝓢. means ultimate. By the way, I learned that recently in Wanikani. Dum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum. Whoa. Ba-na-na-na-na-num. Ba-na-na-na-na-num. Num 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 num. What I love is the fact that 𝓢𝓞𝓒𝓘𝓐𝓛, the character, is only a character for like 3 episodes, and then her spectre just haunts everything. Kind of like how the anime is haunted by the spectre of how badly the fucking manga ended. You can talk about your Game of Thrones level endings there. PUBG Mobile gets so many collabs. Ugh, yuck. Fucking mobile. Mobile FPS. Ew, yuck. Smelly. Is that shit I smell? Sorry, that was terrible of me. Anything from my mind. They got that fucking near in Street Fighter Club. Goddamn. Do I smell poop from a butt? Sniff, 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 sniff. Smells like poopy. Bum 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 bum. Do you guys remember Diablo Immortal? And how funny that, like in hindsight, how funny that was? How there was that one fucking nerd that was like, is this an out of season's April Fool's joke? And honestly, based. Like, I know I'm making fun of him for being a big nerd, but like, he wasn't wrong. Do you not have a phone? Do you not have a phone? They hated Jesus for his spoke the truth. Is he nerd Jesus now? They hated Jesus for he spoke the truth. Your Jordans are fake. I'm in Shellwood. More like Smellwood. But like honestly, yeah, FPS games on like phone. Am I like wrong for like saying that I think they're big poopy butt? Like I'm sure that like people like them. There are people that like them. Like I know one streamer who used to almost exclusively play mobile FPS games, but I kind of always kind of like associate it with children because like children will play whatever's free, right? I find, and in a lot of cases those FPS games on the phone are usually free but just littered with fucking ads, right? And then scream when you kill them. I remember when PUBG used to have open mic by default and you could like talk on the plane. It used to get littered with like China #1 and so much racism. That was a big problem for schools. Dude, if they had fucking old school RuneScape mobile when I was in school, that would have been it. But then again, maybe not, cause like old school RuneScape came out around the same time as like your Fortnites and all that, right? So maybe not. But if old school RuneScape was the only fucking mobile game, oh yeah, we would have been cooked, chat. Proximity PUBG, I remember. Yeah, like you'd hear China #1, then someone would say Taiwan #1, and then someone would say the N-word. Forged in the fires of Modern Warfare lobbies. Dude, the Modern Warfare lobbies... I don't know, man. I feel like they got nothing on Counter-Strike. If Dota 2 had fucking voice chat, oof. If any MOBA had voice chat. You know how many can make you panic? Doing spooky scary skeleton can shivers down my spine. Very good. Dota has voice chat? No, but wait, it does have voice chat? Or like team chat? No, I'm just a bit tired. Okay, but hear me out, right? In those games, you used to be able to talk to your enemies too. Like voice chat would be global. Which is something that doesn't really happen as much anymore. And probably for a very good reason. Okay, I got the fucking key. It better take me somewhere good. Yeah, Aira, wake up. You stupid. Advertise PUBG cheats in Chinese. Oh, that's what that was. Cause like I would often hear like the robotic Chinese voice on PUBG and I'd be like, what the fuck is that? It honestly sounds like the kind of thing you'd hear when you answer your phone and it's like a fucking phone scam. It would always be like a woman's voice, right? I remember one time, right, chat, I got a call from a phone scammer. And like, for some reason, it didn't immediately register with me that they were a scammer. Like, I didn't get tricked by them, really, but like, I just wasn't switched on enough to tell them to fuck off. So I kind of went with it for like a little bit. They're like, I've come to talk to you about your investment. I'm like, I haven't got any investments. And they're like, no, you put some money in this. Actually, no, what it was, I remember what it was. I was driving home, and I got a call. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm calling from this company and blah, 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 right? And I'm like, oh. Investment? I didn't, they're like, yeah, we're just calling you back about this. And I'm like, they're like, aren't you expecting our call? I'm like, not unless you're calling me about a job I've applied for. Like, no. Because like, I was expecting a call. That's right. That's what made me go with it. Because I had applied for some jobs in Australia, right? And I was expecting a phone call from those jobs, and a scammer fucking called me, unrelated, right? And so that's why I went with the call a little bit, because I was like, they're like, hey, we're calling about the thing, and they mentioned the company name, and I thought maybe that was the company I applied for, because I wasn't really paying attention, right? To the names, just the jobs, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, are you calling me about a job I applied for? They're like, no, I'm calling you about your investment. And whatever else, right? I'm like, oh, I don't know about any investment. Sorry. I'm expecting a call for a job though. And they're like, well, no, we're calling about your investment, and you know, and we want to talk to you about like how to best, you know, manage your investment. I'm like, oh no, sorry, I don't want you to sell me anything. They're like, no, we're just talking about the investment thing that you applied for. And I'm like, I didn't apply for any investment thing. And they got really angry with me because like, they're just like, well, why did you apply for the investment thing if you don't want to talk to me? I'm like, fuck off. And I hung up on them. Like, they tried to gaslight me into thinking that like I applied for some investment fucking bullshit. And also, I didn't actually realize there was a secret passage here. But the thing is, you watch all those Kit Boga videos, right? And even when the fucking scammers are caught like outright lying, something inside them just flips the script and like makes you like they sound almost convinced that it's you that are doing something wrong by catching onto their shit and not falling for it. Facebook, the whole country's phone numbers made the phone network unusable unless you have the person in your contacts already. Oh yeah, yeah. So chat, I actually have my old phone has my Australian SIM in it. I get so many scam calls. Honestly, I'm tempted to answer one or two just so I can have the privilege of speaking to someone who speaks English on the phone again. I'm that desperate, chat. I can't even fucking make a phone call anymore. I lack the faculties. And I also get the benefit of fucking with a scammer. But, see, I'm torn, right? Because I'm torn between just not answering, which I don't ever do, or answering and giving them an indication that the number's active, right? But like, if I answer them, right, and I basically like give them all false information, and I tell them I'm aware of their bullshit, will they not remove me from like, at least that company, will they not put me on their own like respective do not waste your time list? Like if they go, oh, this person knows that we're scammers, don't even bother wasting your time with this one. If there's a non-emergency line for a local cop shop? No, never. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't fucking dare. Doesn't they sell your info to other scammers? But what good is the info at that point? Like, don't get me wrong, I understand like info is valid and whatever else, right? Like all info is valuable. Like even the number being active is valuable, I guess. He is like a lizard, 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 lizard. 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 It's a lizard. Oh my god, it's still going. I think myself to blame. I thought I priced it appropriately. I did do this, it's true. Oh. You know what I need? I need to set a whole bunch of lizard redeems. I need to set a whole bunch of... Chat, would you prefer this lizard redeem? Or would you prefer it to be a random lizard song redeem? So it cycles through a couple of different ones. Like, let's have a listen. Let's have a listen. Lizard. Wait, hang on, chat. Do you guys want to see the Breaking Bad secret ending? What the fuck? Oh, I know why it's this small. Breaking Bad secret ending. This just popped up on my YouTube. Fucking Gus. Fucking Gus on the drums over there though. Look at him, he's fucking going hard. If Vince Gilligan knew how to write. Like, Gus is locked in. Like, fucking look at this guy. Okay. Lizard meme song. Alright, let's have a look. What other songs we got? Random, so the sound is even more chaotic when we spam. Okay, okay. So what about this one then?
Lizard. When we drink, we do it right. Lizard. Lizard. Like lizard. Now I'm feeling so fly. Like lizard. Like lizard. Like lizard. Now I'm feeling so fly. Like lizard. Like lizard.
Jesus Christ. How long is this? 30 seconds. How long is like the lava comparable? Okay, you know what? That's in the maybe list. 2 minutes. Nah, we need something short.
But with nothing to consider, they forget my name. They call me lizard. They call me lizard. They call me lizard. They call me lizard. That's my name. That's my name. That's my name. That's my name. They call me lizard. I'm a lizard. Married your lizard. Always the same. That's my name. That's my name.
It doesn't have as much lizard in it though. Lizard meme. I think fly like a lizard is a good one though.
Don't wanna be an American.
Lizard.
Don't want a nation under the new.
Lizard.
Doesn't have enough lizard.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Already hit meme status. I like how it's doing the fucking thing.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
Okay, that's in the maybe list. Where's this going? Wait, where's this? Fuck. Where's this going? Want to get to the. Okay, here we go.
Lizard.
Okay, that was shit.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
Actually, I like this one.
Lizard. Lizard.
You know, I think Steve's love of lizard is good though. But I'll tell you what, I'll add some later. We'll randomize them later. Which, by the way, do you guys know that you can now use the code random for model swap, just randomly. And yes, I'm going in. I need to know what's in this door. I am lost as hell. Dum 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 dum, bada boom boom, bum 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 bum, bada boom 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 boom. Bada boom boom. Bada boom bada boom boom. Bada boom 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 boom. Dum dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum bum. You gonna randomize lizard locally or from trigger fire? Locally. Fuck. Do you know how to do that, Louis? Do you use wait, yeah, locally. I'm gonna use stream elements. Can you do it through trigger fire? Something's got to lizard. Something's got to lizard. La la lava. Oh, actually, wait. Maybe I would do it through trigger fire. Foob's gotta be lizard. What's Foob's? Cause baby tonight the lizard's got us falling in love again. That's a good point. Cause baby tonight. Actually, I just realized. Sorry. So the audio actually plays through like the audio plays locally, but Triggerfire just triggers the lizard, the lizard PNG. That's all Triggerfire does actually. So I would randomize the sounds locally. Like for example, I could like randomize the Tokyo Drift sound and make it one redeem, but that would make it very boring. Bum, 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 bum. I wonder if you know how they live in Tokyo. If you see it, then you mean it. You know they have to fuck. King Lizard and the Lizard. Fast and Furious. Drift. Fast and Furious. Drift. I'm gonna tell you, chat, Tokyo is nothing like Tokyo Drift led me to believe. I've been lied to, chat. I came here with aspirations to go to a high school as a white person and become the Drift King, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen, chat. I didn't become the Drift King. I went to a high school, but I'm not a student. I'm a teacher. I'm a fucking teacher. Fuck. That's right. I mean, there was an Australian girl in Tokyo Drift, but like, she became Drift King's woman, not Drift King. Can you not throw bombs at me, please? You fuck. Go to a Japanese uni? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Something's got to lizard. Something's got to lizard. I just saw the time, chat. Alright, I'm gonna try to make my way through this area very quickly, but I will be wrapping up very soon. Like, very insanely soon. I'm just gonna rest there. Yum 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 yum. Bum 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 bum. You got a skyline note? No, I don't have a skyline. I don't even have a Korean friend named Han. That's fucked up. I do have a Mongolian friend, but that's not Korean. It's Mongolian. Is he constantly eating snacks too? You know what? I think I have seen him eat snacks before. I think I've seen it before. We call each other Aniki. The fuck? Did I even need to use the fucking key? But I can see the rap god lizard. I didn't. Hang on.
I'm beginning to feel like a
lizard,
all my people from the front to the
lizard.
Now who thinks their arms are long enough to
Lizard.
They said I rap like a robot, so call me
Lizard.
So Ray J went straight to the
Lizard.
station the very next day. Hey Fab, I'm
Lizard. Lizard.
coming at you with super
Lizard.
speed.
Needs to be faster. Nah, it's too slow. It needs to be faster. It can't just be Liz. It's gotta be Liz. Like I could mix this better.
Music, you make
Lizard.
music. I'm beginning to feel like a
Lizard.
all my people from the front to the
Lizard.
Now who
Yeah,
thinks their arms are long enough
it needs to be faster. Needs to be faster. But for me to rap like a computer must be in my genes. I got a laptop, my back pocket, my pen of cough when I have cough. Made a living and killing off it ever since Bill Clinton was still in office with Monica Lewinsky on his nutsack. I don't know. I can't remember all the lyrics. But I can see lizard number 5.
Gentlemen, this
Lizard.
number 5. A little bit of
Lizard.
in my life, a little bit of
Lizard.
by my side, a little bit of
Lizard.
is all I need, a little bit of
Lizard.
is what I see, a little bit of
Lizard.
in the sun, a little bit of
Lizard.
all night long, a little bit of
Lizard.
here I am, a little bit of
Lizard.
makes me your man.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
You know,
Lizard.
I just got a crazy idea, by the way, chat. Snake eater, but lizard. Someday you'll crawl through the lizard. Someday you'll feed on a tree lizard. These lizard, the ordeals to lizard. For the a day we see new lizard, I give my lizard. Not for honor, but for lizard. Yeah, you know, I see potential. If I honestly though cannot be fucked making it. Don't have time to make it. So if anyone wants to steal that idea, please go ahead. Crimp. You know, movie was really good. I think. Super bad. I think it holds up pretty well. It's got like a whole, you know, coming of age feel to it though. I think we can all relate to like walking through suburban streets trying to get to a fucking party. And also being a little bit too drunk on said suburban streets. And also underage drinking. I think we can all relate to a little bit of underage drinking. Because, you know, like sometimes you just accidentally drink your nan's beer instead of the apple cider that was right next to it. Doesn't mean that you're a criminal. Just means you made an accident. But those people in Superbad, they were criminals, chat. They should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Can you be a criminal? You can be a criminal. You can be an animal. You can be a balloon animal. You can be a cocker spaniel. You can be a Daniel. You can be whatever you like. Bob Ross says happy accidents. That's what my mum called me. Because I was always happy when I was a kid. Okay, how many people knew a person named Daniel and rhymed their name with cocker spaniel because it had the word cock in it? See, there was a multi-layered joke that we used to do where we used to call this person named Daniel a cocker spaniel, and we'd be like, haha, cock. Fucking, can you fuck off and let me grab the item, cunt? Okay, craft metal. What about God, I'm trying to think of like other names that that are funny. Oh yeah, anyone that had like Cox as their last name was just asking for trouble. Like anyone. Oh, you like this one? Say Lizard X, the big and chunky. I don't know what big and chunky is. What is big and chunky? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I haven't seen the Dumb Hippo song, so I probably won't be relatable. It won't be relatable for me. Let me tell you about a girl I know. Had a drink about an hour ago. Sitting in the corner by herself in a bar in downtown hell. What her name was Richard Cox. That's right. Actually, you know what? Yeah, anyone whose nickname was Richard was just fucking. They were just on the hit list, chat. You Richard Cranium. That's what we use this to get around saying dickhead. Man. Kids were just so fucking ruthless, but also like so stupid at the same time. Like, we thought we were the smartest fucking people on the planet. And in all honesty, as an adult, if I saw a kid with the innovativeness to like, as an English teacher, if I saw a kid with the innovativeness to like spin the language in such a way, I'd be like, that's actually kind of impressive. What about Mike Hunt? Imagine having that name. What am I meant to even do here? Having lunch with Mike Hunt. God, there's also lots of like really Twitch unfriendly versions of names that people like to come in with. I've never been got though. Well, I mean, not by anything serious. I've been got by other things before. I got by someone named Mike Honey. I was like, hi Mike Honey, and I'm like, oh, I see. I see what you're doing. Then they posted a smug emote. I'm like, very good, very good. Hobbs and Shaw taught you Mike Cox more. Cram. Okay, I am positively perplexed about what the fuck to do from here. All I know is that Bomberman is currently chasing me, and I don't like it. Oh. That changes things. Ah, never mind. It doesn't change shit, apparently. Man. Bomberman, what a good game. Yeah. Alright, chat, listen. I gotta go to bed, because it's now 11 o'clock, and I can't eat for 10 hours. So I think the best way to skip this 10 hours is to fast travel and go straight to bed. So it is bed time for me, chat. I got a busy week ahead of me. But yeah, Brushy, I'll get back to you on River City Girls at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm trying not to stretch myself too thin right now. I'm taking life slower at the moment. Oh boy, eat for dinner. Yeah, we're having eat for dinner. Honestly, the spaghetti I cooked was really good. Spaghetti I cooked was really good. But yeah, let's find someone to raidy shady, huh? Who are we raidy shading today? You know what? You know what? I will raid Mirabelle today. Thank you for streaming, Bucket. Thank you, Louis. Thank you, Shock. But no cry. No cry. Can we, for those who can we get a Bakamitai to Glorp in Mirabelle's chat, please? Hang on. Okay, you know what? This will be the raid message. There you go. Alright, chat. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.